Okay, so now that we have had a look at navigating the platform on SportsBlock and we have had a look at event scheduling and training session management, we are going to go into payment management and registration management, setting up your first payment request on the platform. So the way that we do this is under Detailed Rego. Once you're in Detailed Rego, you're going to want to select a group, team, or event that we've got set up. For this example, we're going to do SportsBlock Football Club Men's. And when you're in that event or group or team, you're then going to be able to view all of the players' details. We'll just quickly close this filter here on the left-hand side. You're going to be able to view all of the players' details in this team. And as we can see here, we haven't sent out any payment requests for this team so far. And we haven't got any money sent back, obviously. And so this is going to be our very first payment request that we're sending out for this team. Now you will notice, and I think I did cover this in the Navigating SportsBlock video, that there is a bit of red writing next to or underneath the team name here. And that is a indication that the team name has been changed on the system. And it's always good to keep an eye on this if you haven't been changing names, just to make sure that none of your administrators or staff at the organization, within the organization, aren't changing team names too often or aren't mixing your team names up. So now that we are on, we've got the team here and we're ready to take regos, the way that we're going to do this is we're going to collect the registrations for everyone in the team, and we're going to send out a mass payment request to everyone that we've got registered in this team, the SportsBlock Football Club Men's team. So we click Request Payments, and then the way that we do this is just quite simply by clicking the team name, the tick next to the team name, and that's going to automatically select everyone in the team. Now we usually set up our organizations with an admin in the team. So if you've got an admin in the team, if you're the team admin or captain, make sure you unselect or deselect the tick next to that name, and then we can close that again, and we'll get an indication of how many players we're actually sending this request to. So that's another good way to check and make sure that you are sending it to the right amount of players, and then we can click Send Request to Players. So on the next page, we're on the Request Payment page here. It's very simple to send out a payment request. Select the amount that you want to send out, or enter in the amount you want to send out, and then put a description that your members are going to be able to view and see when they get this payment request via email and on SportsBlock, and enter in whatever that description might be. So registration deposit number 1, we'll call this, and then you can put in, a due date, due by 25th of the 12th, 2022. And down the bottom, you have the option to add in a discount code, an optional discount code for the members to enter while they're making the payment. So this could be a kids voucher, this could be a second registration discount, could be whatever you want. We'll make this one a kids voucher. Actually, we'll make it a kids voucher, and then you can select the discount amount that you wish to send through and provide to the members. And finally, down the bottom, we've got a agreement required button. So if we click yes, you can actually attach an agreement here. And this might be a registration agreement, it might be a code of conduct. The players then have to agree to that or consent to that. The members have to consent to that before they make the payment. And this is a really good way for you to know that if you are attaching a document, some documentation to a payment request, might be a registration document, you know that the players are accepting it when they make payment. For this example, we're going to click no. We can see down here we've got the net amount. Now this net amount is essentially the total amount we're requesting, the included transaction cost, and then if the user selects to use a discount code, what that amount is going to be. So you'll notice up here there is 400. We've put in the amount 400, but the total amount is 412.26 cents, and this is because there is a SportsBlock and Stripe transaction fee of 2.99% plus 30 cents. That's going to be automatically calculated. It shows up for your players and your members as well. And then if there is a discount applied, obviously that total transaction cost is reduced because the amount owing is only 300. So now that we've got that amount sorted, we've got the request ready to go out, we click Send Request, and that shoots automatically via email and on SportsBlock to all of the members we've selected, those 17 players. And we'll now go through making a video, making the payment, or actually we'll just quickly touch on being able to view the payments that you've sent out, and then we'll look at making the payment and what it looks like for all your members as well. So as we can see here, we've got a success message that the payment was sent out successfully. And on this page here, this is your previous request page. So if we accidentally jump out of this and want to access this, we click Request Payments and then View Previous Requests. This page shows you all the requests that you've sent out for this particular group, event, or team. We can see who it's been sent to, the date of birth of the user, and then if we scroll across, we can edit or cancel that individual request. So if someone comes back to you and says, hey, I'd rather do a payment plan, let's say it's the first person on this list, Thomas. He says, I need to do a payment plan. I want to do 2 lots of payments. What you do is 200, you just edit it, do 200, registration deposit number 1, and then we'll do down the bottom, payment plan, payment 1. Send that straight out, so we'll include the discount code in the first one. We'll send that straight out to the player, so we'll update that request. And then you can see if that's been updated there. Now, once you've sent out the payment plan 1, you can actually just send out the second one right now as well. So we'll go back into Thomas, click send request out, we'll do 200 and then do payment plan 2. And we'll make sure not to include the discount code this time because we've already allowed him to enter it on the first one. And we'll, of course, do no agreement required because we haven't done it on the first one as well. Then we click send request. So we've now sent out the 2 different requests, both for 200. And if we scroll down to the bottom, because it's in order of when you last sent it out, we can see Thomas's second payment plan 2 there. Scrolling up to the top, we can see payment plan 1 there. And now we're able to see, if we just quickly refresh this page, we're able to see now that the page has been refreshed that there is a total of 6,800 outstanding for this individual team. And if we scroll down, we can see the individual amounts that people have paid to us already. And obviously no one's made a payment yet, so there is still $0 collected and 0 out of 18 people paid. What we're going to do now is quickly have a look at what that payment process looks like for the players in each of the teams, in your teams, and then we'll come back to managing a payment request, managing payments that have been made, and viewing active kids vouchers or kids discount codes that have been paid in the next video.